who exactly is Jesus? Some say that he was a prophet. Some say he was just a nice guy. Some say that he was a healer. Some say he was very unique. Hello, I'm Veronica Brown, and you're watching Reflections. Who is Jesus? It has been a controversial conversation for many years. When I was in high school, when I was in college, some said he was black. Some say he was a fair complexion, but the Bible tells us something different. It tells us that when God made the first man, everybody on the earth was copper, black, all over the world. Back in the 13th century, they depicted Jesus with low-cut hair with copper brown skin. After the 13th century, going into the 14th century, all of a sudden that was changed. His skin became lighter and lighter. So we want to talk a little bit about who was Jesus. Who is Jesus? Why was he sent to earth? Jesus was God's way of spelling himself out in the language humanity could understand. People have different ideas about who Jesus really is. Some think he was just a Jewish prophet. There are those who think he was an exceptionally friendly and generous guy. Others see him as a brilliant worker of miracles. Some regard him as a dangerous rebel, while others don't care who the heck he is. It was important to Jesus that his disciples wouldn't for a moment doubt that he was the God of heaven and earth who came to our world in the form of a human being. He was a unique person, the only Son of God. He also had to convince them that his suffering was part of the salvation plan. Jesus' betrayal and death would lead to his resurrection and transfiguration. For this reason, they needed to remain faithful to him throughout the entire way of suffering that he had to endure. It is of the utmost importance to you and to me that we have absolute clarity about who Jesus is to us today. You must be sure in your own heart and mind that he is your Lord, your Savior, and your guide. You must know for certain that he is more than just a teacher of good thoughts and far more than just an example of a holy life. He is the Son of God who died for you, who was raised from the dead, and who lived today. He loves you deeply and will be your true friend forevermore. Before I say goodbye, let's see what the late, great Billy Graham has to say about Jesus. Let's take a look.
It's on his brow and his face was bleeding. And they laughed at him and they spit on him and they mocked him. And with one snap of his finger, 72,000 angels had already drawn their swords ready to come to his rescue and wipe this planet out of existence in the universe. And Jesus said, "No, to this end was I born." And he dragged and lifted and hauled that cross. And don't you black people ever forget one thing. The man that helped Jesus carry that cross was a black man. And don't ever forget another thing. Jesus belongs to Africa as much as he does to Europe and Asia. He was born in that part of the world that touches Africa and Asia and Europe, and Jesus was not a white man like me, nor was he as black as some of you. We don't know what the color of his skin, but it must have been a dark color like the people of his day, because he was a man like them. Don't ever say it's a white man's religion or a black man's religion. It's a world religion. He belongs to the world.
Do you need to adapt your understanding of who Jesus truly is? Do it now before it's way too late.